Good evening, folks. Welcome to tonight's editions of Stocks and Slides. Joe Man. Tough day today, folks. I think the Dow finished. I think it dropped 300 points. 2 red days in a row. Not ideal. Actually, I think maybe yesterday we actually finished in the positive. I, for one, didn't. Yesterday, if y'all watch any of my videos, if y'all haven't, please click that like and subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, it's a tough day on the market today. It was a really tough day for me. I was just blistered. It's the biggest loss I've had in probably in about 3 weeks. Today kind of reminded me back 3 weeks ago when we had those back-to-back weeks where it was just a bloodbath every day. That's kind of what I was feeling today. Especially Powell came out and basically gave the outlook, and it wasn't good. And the market reacts to whatever Powell says. And if Powell doesn't have anything good to say, the market is going to just, expect it to plummet. So hopefully Powell needs to wake up on the right side of the bed on the days that he's going to say something, and just say something positive, pal. I mean, dang, whatever you say, whenever you say something and it's negative, the market reacts, and it just is not a very entertaining day on the market, shall we say. So yeah, let's look at my account. What did I do today? Here I go. Look at this. Down $443 for the day. It was actually at 500 a couple hours ago, so I guess there was a little movement there. So yesterday I had a $35 drop, so it wasn't that bad. Today was a $443 drop, down 4%. So what did I do? Well, here we go. MRMD, and if y'all haven't checked out MRMD, especially ones that are into the marijuana industry, check out MRMD. I would put those at least put MRMD into your watch list. MRMD has been holding solid now. I've held on to this company for about 3 weeks. My strike price was actually at 88 cents. It did drop a little bit over the past 3 or 4 weeks, as low as 70 cents. But since then, it has come back, and it's at least up to 84 cents today. I think earlier one point today it was up to 87 cents. So let me show you MRMD while we're here. So this is important, folks. If you don't do this with your stocks that you're purchasing, this is very important. So this is the financial strength of MRMD. The gray boxes are indicating MRMD. So I'm not going to get in total depth with this, but here we go. MRMD is one of the most highly leveraged companies in the professional services industry and has a debt of total capital ratio of 72%. Additionally, the percentage of debt used in this capital structure grew this year, given that the company's operating profits are 2.10 times greater than interest payments. There should be little difficulty in repaying debt. And apparently the news is out that they actually have repaid a lot of debt. But MRMD's earnings are supposed to be released at opening bell tomorrow. So there could be a lot of movement here. It's kind of like it's one of them lower end marijuana stocks. But from what I've gathered, MRMD, what made me invest in MRMD was how they are broadening their footsteps. Any state or anything that eases up and legalizes, cannabis or any of this, I mean, they are in there. I mean, full force expanding. So they are definitely on top of it. And if you look at these, this is the financial strength, this is the average, this is the industry average, way above average, pretty much above average in almost all these. Well, effectiveness is a little bit low. They pay well for the revenues. They pay their employees pretty well. Growth rates, they're they're growing, right? They're pretty good, pretty good. They don't have any dividends. Profitability, I mean, there's going to be a lot of news going to come out of these earnings tomorrow. Gross profit margin are definitely better than the average in the sector. Operating profit margin, they're consistent with the overall industry. A little low in the net profit margin. Valuation overall, like I said, price to sales, just a smidget below the industry average, but very strong. Price to book value, very, very high in this category. So check out MRMD. Like I said, their earnings are tomorrow, and could be a good one. Currently there is looks like there are orders of 3,000 orders to be bought, 1,000 to be sold. So that's a good indication. So definitely tune in tomorrow and see what MRMD has done. I choose MRMD over Sundial. That's because Sundial does not have the valuations and fundamentals. And funny, MRMD is an OTC stock, but it has held steady. Even like today's bloodbath, it dropped 1 cent. I mean, yesterday was like a 3-cent gain, but it seems to be very strong in its position. Looking for an opportunity, hopefully, to break out here tomorrow for sure. So here's what else I have. SDPI. I mean, it lost a little bit today, and like I said, I'm in at 124 on SDPI. I've got a long ways to go. This is my eyesore of my portfolio right now. That's a pretty good price right now. I wish I would have bought it in at 92 cents. Because this is actually the lowest I have ever seen SDPI, and I've now held on to this stock for about 5 weeks. Generally on a green day, this will jump back up to $1. So there's another good buy opportunity for someone who has, So I have to say I've never seen it drop this low, and I believe all it will take is a green day for this at least to jump up to $1. So for instance, and again, I'm not giving any financial advice, but if I had an extra $1,000 to throw right now, I'd probably throw it at SDPI. We're hoping that a green day happens tomorrow and maybe get a 10% gain, at least make $100, cash out, move on to your life, right? PFIE, I bought this on Monday of this week, maybe Friday of last week. I purchased it. It's 1,500 shares. The energy sectors are just getting pelted, folks. Energy and oil is just, ugh. So, like I said, I purchased this at $1.41. At the time, it seemed like a really good deal. Of course, $1.21 would be a lot better of a purchase price, but there has to be some Neosporin go on this PFIE, which is I think it's Pro Fire Energy. Had a really good overall 6-month start. They did just beat their earnings. They just merged with another company, so the future is really bright for PFIE. But unfortunately, the energy sectors are being pelted, and everybody seems to, after the earnings, just kind of, stock goes up, people cash out, and then they just kind of run for the hills. HDSN, this is Hudson Group. Look at this. This is Hudson Technologies. Again, this has been a pretty solid company. I've been with it for about 2 weeks now. I've bought it with intentions hoping to swing trade this, but realizing that this could be a couple month hold for me, as Hudson deals with more industrial air conditioning services and stuff like that. And, with the buttercups growing outside, the temperatures are rising. Air conditioner is going to be very valuable coming soon. And then with it being in the industrials, with all the vaccines going on, I expect the industrial sectors to really start going up again. And it's been holding strong. Like I said, I purchased this at $1.64. So I'm currently down on 1,025 shares. But I've seen it from the past 2 weeks of me holding it anywhere from $1.57 to as high as $1.68. But it seems to be pretty strong. And it had a major drop today of 10 cents. So down 5.98%. But I mean, these are just high drops of percentages. But this was kind of, the market dropped 300 points, so it's showing through everything. And I'm diversified pretty well. I mean, you've got financials here, you got real estate here, you got industrials here, you got energy here, you got medical marijuana here. So I'm diversified quite well. IVR is another one here. Invesco Mortgage Capital Real Estate. And of course, nothing was good today, but this is I think this will be my first money maker. This thing seems to have a lot of movement. I've only held it for about 4 days. My current price in is at $394. I own 1,145 shares of this. And this is the lowest I've seen IVR in the last 4 days. Again, it took a 12-cent drop today, so that was brutal. We really need a green day tomorrow. So that's what I did, folks. It was tough. I'm getting a little better. So when I looked at this, I'm down $443 today. I've been playing with the market pretty heavy since I guess March is when everything plummeted and Donald Trump gave us a check for like $1,700, and I went ahead and invested it and put a little bit with it. But it's grown quite a bit, as now it's over 10K. And I also put my last stimulus in there too. But anyway, we're over 10K now. But I have learned when I see these big drops, like down $443 today. I mean, tomorrow may be the same way. I mean, it's hard to tell. I haven't seen what the futures are looking like quite yet, but the futures, they can falsely indicate stuff. But I think the bad news is out. So, maybe we get a green day tomorrow. That'd be great. But what I'm saying is, so I see these big 400 or 500 point drops on my overall account, and I'm diversified very well. So I'm not, all my sticks ain't in one fire. Okay. So when I see these drops, over the few months, I've grown to have very thick skin, where it's just like, okay, down $400, it's not that big of a deal, because I have seen these things, for instance, account go from 10,000 in one day, and by the end of the week be as low as like 7,900, right? I've seen this with my accounts. And then the next week, all of a sudden it'd have a 15 or 2, it go from 10,000 all the way down to 7.9, right? And then it jump all the way back up to like 11, like out of nowhere. I mean, I have seen this happen time in and time again. And the main thing, when the market is bleeding like it was today, not a great opportunity for selling, pretty good opportunities for buying, but timing is everything, folks. And we're gonna live to see another day, and hopefully tomorrow y'all tune in and be sure y'all click that like and subscribe button. Usually I cover sundial, cover AMC, but I've been kind of wearing them out here. And, sundials, just bleeding. AMC's bleeding. I mean, we don't need to point out the obvious, okay? I mainly like to find supports for these companies, and we hoorah from that point on. But right now, we just need some green days in a row to turn everything around. And so, anyways. Again, if y'all haven't already, please click that like and subscribe button. And also, comment below my videos. Tell me what kind of losses are we having today? What's your portfolio looking like? Or how diversified are you? Are you invested in any of the companies that I am? Do you have any suggestions maybe I can look at? Maybe I can, I love posting these videos. I post a video up, 4 or 5 times a week. So if y'all have maybe a video y'all would like for me to just look at and give my personal evaluation of the stock, the company, I would love to. So just, comment below the video. And other than that, that's all I have for tonight, folks. Hope y'all have a fantastic night. Thank you.